Are you ready to wear the white uniforms?
Oh yeah, most definitely. I think they icy. They look good when we was taking the pictures over the summer. Can't wait to get in them for sure.
Keyshawn was saying he was going through mental gymnastics trying to figure out what else to wear. How are you feeling about it?
Keep it simple, white out. Keep everything white basically. Keep it simple.
What have you seen from Houston on defense? I know they have a lot of injuries, but what have kind of been your impression?
They fly around a lot. Their defensive front good. They got two really good edge rushers. They be up the field fast and things like that. And they tackle pretty well. So it's gonna be an interesting game. I heard some things about how they was talking about they're gonna be physical with me. So we're gonna see. It's gonna be fun.
You want to respond to that?
I don't know his name. I just know it was defensive lineman. So we're gonna see.
So should we be prepared for another week of trash talking?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not mic'd up this week, so it's definitely going to be a lot of that.
As a fellow running back, what are some of the things that Joe Mixon does that we're going to challenge your defense?
I think he runs really hard. He's a physical back. He has a little bit of juice to him too. So just being able to swarm him, hit him hard when we get the chance to, and make it a long game for him.
Have you had a chance to watch C.J. Stroud?
I mean, not really, but I know what kind of player he is. I know the things he's capable of. I mean, and it's only his second year in the league, and he's already doing things that a lot of people don't do. So I think that's a big challenge for our defense to be able to come in and see where we hold up against them.
Obviously, every win's important, but what would this win mean for the team?
We viewing this as a playoff matchup. I mean, that team over there, even though they're in the AFC, they have a really good team. I think that probably at the end of the year, they're probably going to finish, top four in the AFC. So we viewing it as a playoff matchup, see where we at right now and see where they at.
Josh, you're now 6 games in with the Packers. What has it been like to be part of this team, and specifically, what have you liked about your role with the offense?
Yeah, man, it's been interesting. I'm not gonna lie, just because we have a really good team, and some days we don't put it all the way together, but you definitely see all the potential that's there. And in this offense, it's just it's weird too because we have so many playmakers. So it's like every week it's like you don't know who's gonna be the guy and who's gonna make a big play. You just know somebody's gonna make it. So that's the fun thing, man. I think being able to come in and just not feel like I have to, do everything for us to succeed or even have a chance at succeeding. It's been fun.
So I thought in the Cardinals game, so many things started from the backfield. Like, let's bring Jay Reed and let's have Bo come around. These guys are end up being decoys for you when you're motion. That's got to open it up for you, right?
In a sense, we do a lot with them. We do a lot with the receivers. We do a lot with the tight ends. And they do a lot with us, so it's like it kind of makes it hard to game plan against us because we do a lot of things that look similar but are different, So I think that it's good for me because it keeps things a little more open and makes the defense play a little more honest and forces the defense to make plays.
Did you sense in the Cardinals game just you and your line in particular that your timing just gets better every week?
Yeah, man, you can definitely tell that the offensive line is settling in. I always tell them all the time we're getting less penalties each week, and that's a big thing. But not even just that, like my running style, the way that I play, the way that I'm kind of like more of a tempo runner, I think that they're kind of figuring that out. Yeah, so it's definitely been good. Every week it seems to get a little better, but it's been a fun learning experience for me.
Was that a challenge at first, just the line needing to figure out your running style and making those two work? I
don't know if it was a big challenge. It was more so just a feel. It's a feel thing. Like, every runner has their own style. Some guys just run full speed as fast as they can. And I kind of just pick and choose when I want to do that. So for me, it's just a little different. But them knowing that they might have to block, a half a second longer, or do things just a little different than what they used to.
You were talking about the depth in the offense, all the playmakers. Is that an adjustment for you to not have to be the one that everyone relies on?
My body loved it. My body loved it. I feel great every week, mostly, and it is an adjustment, man, because I'm just used to. If I didn't play good, it wasn't a good game, and then now it's like any given day, it could be somebody's day on this offense. And it makes it fun, man. It makes it exciting to be able to go out there and play, and it also makes it a lot easier. So that's good.
Is it a mental thing, though, to think, oh, I'm usually the star on the field, and now it's a team? Is that hard if you're used to being a big fish in a small pond?
Nah, man. I feel like, the work, everything that you do it's going to show. When them moments come, it's going to show. It be plays that we make that nobody will really know except for the people in this building, and things like that. I mean, I've always been a team player, and I've always been a win-first guy. So whatever that look like, regardless if it's me getting 5 carries and I'm pass blocking the whole time, it don't really matter. Just as long as we win, I'm good with it.
When you're patient to find your best gap, also pre-snap, you're looking around, you're saying, are the linebackers, is your safety, you have to think about those things just before the snap.
Yeah, I mean, I pre-snap, I read the defense before every snap. Like, it be some runs that I know that's not going to work before the run. And then it be some, like it be some where I be like, okay, if we get this block, this a big one, And I also look at, like, my escapes. Because every play that I have run, I basically have like two escapes that I can do if something breaks down, and I kind of look at that every time. But you got to adjust them on the fly because defenses might be slanting one way, they might be doing something different. But yeah, I basically do that.